Hey everybody, you know, it seems kind of backwards to do Street Fighter Collection 2 and then to work backwards to Street Fighter Collection. But what can I say? This is Street Fighter Collection. We're going to be playing Super. And I got some things to explain while this all starts up and everything, so... yeah, I mean, Street Fighter Collection 2 had World Warrior and Championship Edition, and... what's going on here? Oh, there it goes. And also Turbo Hyper Fighting. This one has Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and also on the second disc is Alpha 2 Gold, which we'll eventually get to. I'm just going to let the attract mode run while I explain a few things. There's only going to be 2 videos today, and I already explained this on the Facebook, but I'm going to explain it here too as well. Might as well. I also got to turn the light off. So I was looking for the disc. Okay, so, you know, basically, today I'm going to be doing this, which is the PlayStation version of Super Street Fighter 2, and also I'm going to be doing the PlayStation 2 version. I was originally also going to do the Saturn version, but the thing is, Saturn emulation is such a huge pain in the ass, and it basically would just be another copy of Street Fighter Collection that I don't need. And while I do have a Saturn and a lot of these Street Fighter games, it's not hooked up, and it's like such a huge pain in the ass. None of the games are exclusive. So I've just decided to cut all the Saturn games out of the feature. Still be doing the Dreamcast one, since Dreamcast emulation. It's a bitch to set up, but once you get it set up, it's actually fine. So here we have Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers on PlayStation. Yep. And the next game on the list is a 3DO port, so it's like... you know, I didn't have it downloaded, and I'm like downloading it now, and you know, what a pain in the ass. And I have to test 3DO emulation to see if it's viable, because I'm not sure whether or not I'm actually going to be doing it. So there's that as well. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Otherwise, we're just going to move on past the 3DO port. So let's see. Who am I going to be? Let's be Guile. I'm not getting a whole lot of sound here. Could be the emulator, though. I'm using PXS Fin instead of EPSXE. Even though EPSXE is infinitely a better emulator, it has issues with the Street Fighter Collection games for some reason. I could always jam these into PlayStation 2 and play it on there. But, well, I only thought of that now, and I'm already playing the damn game. It's a little slow. Wonder why. The other collection disc worked fine. This I'm getting like no sound, and the fucking speed is all fucked up. Alright, so for some reason this particular one is emulated imperfectly. I'll show off a little bit more of it. I mean, it's... you know, when you play it in a regular PlayStation, it plays well, but... because I do have, you know, the actual disc of this. It's not a downloaded version. Slow-mo Street Fighter. All of a sudden, it's like playing music. I think the music is what the problem is. Maybe I can disable it. Not while it's running, I guess. Well, you know, I'm just gonna, it's just to show it off, really. The PS2 version will play perfectly, because I'll actually be playing that on my PS2. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, EPSXE doesn't want to run the Street Fighter Collection disc. It pretty much runs any PlayStation game, but for some reason... it's like, no. Yeah, I think it's the music that's screwing up here. Weird. Or it could be the fact that I'm running from the CD-ROM and not from like an ISO file, but you think that would actually help it. Fuck you, Chun-Li. Oh. Oh! She hit me with her ass. It's interesting to see all the animation and everything in slow motion, though, because you could see like every single frame. And sort of fascinating in that sense. But other than that, it is a pain in the ass. Go figure. I didn't want to play the Saturn one because Saturn emulation is a pain in the ass. And then for some reason, this one's not working right. Certainly makes the game easy. Let me just put my entire foot through your face. I'm going to stop here because really there's no more point to showing anymore, and we'll play the PS2 version, which is going to play a lot better because, you know, like I said. So I'll see you guys then.